And welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics A2. We're going to Kamoa, which is our first major city, I suppose. The description here says, this ancient city has long been a favorite gathering spot for adventurers. Throngs of people bustle along its streets. So, like Wood Village, which is tiny, this is like a more major hub. If I recall correctly, the city where you're at does determine what kind of quests you can all get. Wow, just look at this place. The shops, the people, I expected it to be different, but this is something else. Yeah, I think that was the same in the first game. I don't quite recall right now, but you can't get the same quests just at every city. It depends on where you are. Kamoa is an old town. Her shops are full of relics and her streets full of adventurers. It's an easy place for us clanners to make a decent living. Yeah, I bet. Sorry. I bet. This way, Nimrod, a streeter acquaintance of mine works up the hill. Sorry, there's a macadamia stuck in my throat. Ribs is his name. His race is based on... It's kind of like pig-like, and then his name is Ribs. Ah, if it isn't Master Cid. Been a long time. Sorry, am I getting too into character? Ah, you'd be surprised. I'm almost respectable these days. I haven't had reason of late to visit my shady past. Haha, you're too kind. So, Cid, what morsel have you come fishing for today? Know any wizards, Ribs? I don't mean the street conjurers or their kind. I'm talking upper crust, someone at the academy, or even a Kiltios, a sorcerer. An odd request coming from you, that. Ought to do with the boy, perhaps? ... I'll take that as a no, then. So long, Ribs. Wait, just so happens I do know someone. A very, very special someone, as it turns out. Haha. How special? Name your price. Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of asking for your guild. Though there is one thing you could help me obtain. One thing. A tomato stalk. Been a shortage lately, you see. Hard to come by. So you want us to hunt tomatoes and fetch you a stalk? Hunt tomatoes? Now that you mention it, I seem to recall seeing a bill at the pub. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Fine, we'll get you your stalk. Let's go, Cid. We'll pick those tomatoes and be back in no time. You do realize we're not talking about garden variety tomatoes here. I don't care what garden they're from. Let's go get them. I don't know what you're up to, but I'll play along for now. Haha, always a pleasure, Master Cid. As you might have guessed, they're monsters, not just plants. Haven't you mastered all there is to know about your current job yet? Try a new job for a change. Who knows, you might even learn something. Yeah, you can learn new abilities if you change your job. And for that, I want to check the shop real quick. Did we have anything we can turn in? Yes, actually. Uncommon swords. Ornamented blades. Fencing foils. Let's try uncommon swords. It's a Buster sword, yeah. It's okay. Ornamented blades. I can't say which one that is off the top of my head. Stinger. Swarm Strike and Thunder. Oh, that could be useful. Fencing foils. Is that an S-stock? It is a... I remember some of the item names just by looking at the little pixel art. Look at that. Featherblow Boulder Crush. Oh, yeah, that'll be a great. And we don't actually have one, we still need to buy them. So let me buy a stinger. We're only short on gil right now in the beginning of the game. It will... I think the amount of gil you have becomes trivial later on. Unit info. Hey, Bloodrans. He's got a mastered an ability. I don't mind changing his class, but we would have to have something. Oh, glass bell, yeah. We could make him an animist. Does that, then he could become Moogle Knight, I guess. Animist. Black Mage is also a possibility. Thievery. And then the glass bell. So 100% wool is just a defensive spell, but it's a start. Animist can have some decent abilities. Like, it's not the worst class in the game. Oh, we got those boots. I want to keep those for Nimrod, to be honest. I don't want to change his class yet, because he's still learning this Great Swords ability. Yeah, more defense. It's really high compared to some of them. And we swapped Eggle. Yeah, so he's still learning Cure. She's learning Sleep. But if we could make her a red mage, I could buy another hat. Give her a little bit of defensive stats. Same for him, I guess. Yeah, I'm buying some hats. It will be... I mean, so what I was trying to say is our green mage, before the brain fog took over my head. She's a green mage right now. We can make her a red mage. Cure, which is a white mage ability, also counts as a red mage ability. And with the one fencing foil we bought, the one fencing sword, is a rapier, I should say. It's a rapier. That can teach her thunder, and that's another offensive ability. Actually, her first really offensive ability rather than just defensive. Other than that, everyone is learning something. Let's see about what kind of quests there are available. You can now undertake clan trials. Oh yeah, they're like a little challenge. And I think they upgrade your stats. Cost clan points. New clan privileges, which I think just means like those buffs before battle. So I'll show one off. Just this top one, negotiation. It raises negotiation. Accept the quest. So let me show you what this is like. My brain's not the best anyways, but I haven't played this game recently, so forgive me for being a little foggy on the details of how everything works, but it'll become apparent very quickly. Stir my tea real quick. Stand upon the clan trial proving grounds for negotiation 1. There are 5 clan titles associated with this phase of your training. I will administer a trial suitable in difficulty to the title you wish to bear. The more prestigious the title, the more arduous the trial. Choose with care. So, these titles, as you can see, it gives you... Oh, it actually decreases your aptitude at the same time. Gives you more negotiation. Quest fees become cheaper. Item prices become cheaper. Yeah, Orators, that's the highest rank. New clan privilege awaits should you successfully complete the trial. Hear now the trial to earn the title of Orators. You must slay 6 enemies in 3 rounds while upholding the law against targeting distant units. 6 enemies, 3 rounds. Maybe that's a lot. The lowest one that I just accidentally clicked. 2 enemies while upholding the law. No time limit. So that's too easy probably. 3 enemies while upholding the law. What's the second to highest? 5 enemies, 4 rounds while upholding the law. Yeah, we're gonna try this one. Give me 1 sec. On with the trial. Oh, I don't like these guys. These little rabbit things. You cannot target distant foes, so I think actions targeting units 2 or more tiles away are forbidden. So I think as long as you are touching tips with them, you... Like, I can use black magic as long as I'm literally standing, touching them. Like, obviously I cannot... Yeah, I should be able to, like, stand here and hit 2 of them, not all 3 of them. So, Eggle, we need you. We need magic to keep ourselves alive. What's their HP like? It's not particularly high, to be honest. So that could be good for us. Okay, we're gonna see what how it goes. And... yeah, just damage up. It doesn't matter. Well, speed is good, but we have 4 rounds, no matter whether we get to move first or last. And Angle got charmed right away, so that's bad. I just chugged my tea, I'm sorry about that. They do little damage, but they charmed my own people. So I'm not a big fan of that. Oh, never mind. I do really dislike these rounds. Look, most of my units don't even get to move before the first round is up. They don't get to do a lot of damage, though. If I straight up walk up to one and attack... that's the only thing I can do. I can't really do ranged attacks, but if I'm standing right behind him, that technically doesn't violate the rules. Can corner up this one rabbit. Oh, opportunity. That's really good. Fleet of foot. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Pressing A instead of B. Get behind him. Flurry. That's one instant KO. Now, Engel's charmed. What's he gonna do? He's gonna break the rules. Let's see if that instantly fails my, Yeah, it instantly fails the challenge. Yeah, and then it's over. Failed. Okay, we're gonna go for an easier one. This one should be probably a little bit too easy, but we know what to watch out for. So we still can't target distant units. So the trick is that when someone like Eggle gets charmed, you bonk him over the head right away. Begin battle. And we do speed up. Maybe that'll let my people move a bit more. I'm not going to buff myself, I'm going to just go straight for trying to deal damage. Because we know that they do, yeah, you see 21, that's attacking from the back, but 17 damage. It is, they don't do a lot of damage. They're very weak, honestly. It's that attack, elude, that we gotta worry about. It's, honestly, it's kind of cheating. If I attack my own person in the back, yeah. Bonk. That does cure his charmed status. %? Come on, that shouldn't. Oh, come on. Ooh, and I gotta attack him. I cannot hit anyone else, because then it would be a distant unit attack. They're out of my range, so I gotta just move up. If it hits, it's a KO. Yup. That's one. And we do get loot from this, that helps a little. We can't make Eggle do anything because he's just out of range. Attack this guy. And it misses. This one, yeah, it should be super doable because there's no time limit now. We've pretty much got them boxed in. That means we can do lots of attacks on them. Hip attack. What is that? Well, you... Yeah, he jumps. Literally hips. Let me test something. They're weak to fire. So what if I just hit the one I'm standing next to? Okay, that's totally fine with the game. That's good to know. That's one down. It's probably wisest to move down here so he can't walk too far away from our group. Locks him in. Oh, KO. Right, so it's not a high rank like I would like. But hey, it gives them XP. We get a law bonus. Even though that's just how we're required to beat the trial. Well done. Clan Gully will henceforth be known as intermediaries. Do not rest on these laurels. Still greater trials await. Later on we can retake them and maybe get better stats. You can see on the second screen right below Clan Gully, it says intermediaries, so that's our title. And it gives us that small buff. Let's see if anyone finished learning abilities from that. No.